I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm about to go get some food. I'm starving. Hi beautiful, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sy'rai. We're back. Okay honey, we're back. So I've been really struggling to come up with ideas to do videos. I decided that I just wanted to do a sit down girl talk. We're in my bedroom. It's the vibe, you know, pink is my favorite color. Snapback on, it says LA. Period. I asked you on Instagram what you guys wanted and I thought we can do like a little girl talk, a little, you know, advice, questions you guys might have for me. I'm really scared because y'all be asking me like the weirdest questions sometimes, but we're gonna see. Oh, there's a lot. So the first thing that came up was about hygiene. But I know some girls do struggle with hygiene and I really don't feel like it's that difficult. Like use your soap, use your water, use your deodorant, use your perfume, and you know, check on that throughout the day, especially if you're around a lot of people when it's hot outside. Like perfume in your bag, if you have an extra deodorant, if you get extra sweaty, extra stinky, like I definitely get it. I mean, I've known girls that had hygiene issues because it was so hot outside or we were just doing some sort of activity. The way you smell really can make or break you because that's like an indicator on if you take care of yourself or you don't. I don't like to be the person that looks really good but then doesn't smell good. Like it doesn't add up. Boyfriends. If you guys didn't know, I do have a boyfriend. We've been dating now for 9 months. It's been great. We've gone through our ups and downs. Having a boyfriend is not easy. I'm gonna tell you, being in a relationship is difficult. You have to be really considerate and really responsible for somebody else's happiness sometimes. That may sometimes be difficult when you're not the happiest yourself or you're going through something. My mom has always told me, you know, don't date just to date, you know, date to find your husband. I've never dated somebody that I did not see myself being with for a long time. 2 years ago, I asked God, you know, Jesus, please, the next man that you bring into my life, please make that my husband. I prayed because men would come into my life and I would think that it's something, but it's not. Boys are boys, you know, they're gonna play you, they're gonna try and get in your panties, they're boys. So when I asked God, I said, God, please bring me a man that's really gonna value me and love me and respect me and wants to be married, wants to have kids, wants to take care of his family, put me first. If I know that I can be treated so much better, then I'm gonna leave. If you're not treating me the way that I feel like I need to be treated and my worth is not queen status, is not princess status, is not, you know, you got the prettiest thing walking. If you're not treating me like that, honey, somebody else will. You know, people are waiting for me to be single. I don't want you guys to think that it's like trash or like men are like garbage. Because men are not. They also have feelings and they also have to go through everything too. It's not just about how your man treats you. It is also about how a woman treats a man and how you value him and what his tolerances are and his boundaries. A man most likely feels the same way. He has boundaries. He wants to be respected. He wants to be treated like a king. It's fair. You have to be very fair in a relationship, and that's what Elijah, my boyfriend, that's what he's teaching me, is that I'm not perfect. So why do you expect me to be perfect, if you get what I'm saying? And also getting a boyfriend is difficult this day and age. You know, there's a lot of online dating. There's just a lot of horror stories when it comes to dating. The guy that you like, he has himself together before he enters a relationship with you. He's solid in himself. And that not only is, you know, with his confidence and, you know, who he is, that also means financially. You know, I'm not saying he has to be the richest person in the world. Like, you know, you got yourself. Always have yourself, ladies. Like, always take care of yourself, always got your own money. Like, that's important in a relationship too. You want to make sure you got your own bag, but a man should never be taken care of, to me. Personally, those are my beliefs. If you feel like your man should be taken care of by you, baby, that's you. But to me, my man is never going to be taken care of by me. I mean, he can get gifts and sometimes I pay for the bill. What is your opinion on the way girls support each other? I'm not a type of person to have a lot of friends. The friends that I do have, we do support each other. It just on social media and stuff, I really do feel like girls do support each other pretty well. There's gonna be like the odd ones out, basically, the girls that don't support one another, and that's unfortunate. Girls can pretend like they're supporting you, but they're really scheming behind your back. Like, you don't know these girls all the way. Support is not just reposting something on Instagram. Support is pushing that person and leading them into the right direction and trying to make them strive to be the best them possible. Support is also checking on your friends. Like, always tap in with your friends' mental health. Like, definitely want to just tap in, check on your friends sometimes, because like that's also support. So how is it living on your own, and do you ever think about moving back home with your mom? I definitely feel sometimes a little bit sad that I'm not at home. I really do enjoy living on my own. I mean, my mom was not that strict growing up. I never really was into anything like that I wasn't supposed to be doing, so only when I was like 16, and it's a whole different story time. It's sometimes difficult because I'm not necessarily all the way taken care of anymore. I'm just grateful for her because I did not realize how expensive I was as a child until I started paying for things myself. What people want me to talk about next is self-confidence. This is a touchy subject because everybody has to find their own confidence. My journey may not be the same journey that you're gonna potentially go through. And I don't want to be the one to tell you that this is what you have to do to get self-confidence, because it really just depends on you and your journey and where you are in your life. Some of my advice is to just appreciate. I've said this a lot of times. I've said this in interviews. I've said this, you know, on Instagram, on lives and stuff, is that you really freaking have to appreciate what you have already been through. Self-confidence doesn't only have to do with how you look. It's your mentality, it's how you see the world, it's your lens through the world. I always say this, but you have to fake it until you actually feel the way you feel. I've faked my self-confidence. You want people to be a little bit nervous to come up to you. I've always said that. Like, I've always been the person like, listen, I want you to be a little nervous to come up and talk to me, because I'm secure in myself. I know myself. I love myself. I have everything that I need in myself. You just being here literally just makes you that. It does. And if you don't feel like you're that, fake that crap. People are gonna treat you like you are if you act like you are. Mental health, how to have a positive mindset. How I keep a positive mindset is I truly don't like watching things that are gonna put me in a certain place, like watching the news, watching depressing things on TikTok. Mental health is just as important as physical health, because your mental health can then turn into something physical, and then your physical health can turn into something mentally. You know, those two do tie in together. My mental health was so bad that I turned to unhealthy habits, and that then turned into me physically being extremely unhealthy and having this big old health scare. There's nothing wrong with getting help. I'm telling you, it's one of the best things that I did was getting help. There's just so many. Hi, mama. Pets really help too. If you need a support animal like I did, I needed a dang cat. Like, even me just talking about mental health, this girl is pawing at my feet. You know what I mean? You know, mama. I talked about having a boyfriend, but I've never talked about being heartbroken. Being heartbroken is so freaking real. I've never experienced something like that. That's like a different type of like chest pain. Like, I have not felt that in a minute because I have not been heartbroken. Please comment down below if you really feel like being heartbroken is like being heartbroken, especially by someone that you really, really love. You love them, you trusted them, you did a lot for them. Like, it like burns physically. I'm talking about physically. That I cannot go back to who or what I was comfortable with. The life that I'm living, the life that I want, it does not involve you. If you want this life, it doesn't involve these people. If you want this life, it doesn't involve him. If you want this life, if you want to be the best you possible, is this person gonna push you the way that they are? Is this person gonna keep you grounded? Is this person gonna hold you down, taking advantage of you? Oh, mama, is she okay? Mama's right here. You want to go outside? You gotta have those moments where you wish you never broke up with them, but you're gonna also realize that you wish you never met that person. Okay. she wanted to make an appearance. Give your heart to people who deserve it. What's the best thing about having a bond with your mom? The best thing about having a bond with my mom really is just having a permanent best friend. She had a little difficult time, a little rebel for like a year. I wouldn't say the whole time that I was a teenager, but for like a year. She birthed me, so she probably knows me more than I know myself. She's seen me go through everything. She's been there with me for everything. All 20 years that I've been on this earth. I have to be so grateful for that because people don't have parents. And I've realized that I cannot be selfish and not give my mom a proper relationship with her daughter. And I think our bond has gotten a lot better now that I moved out, which is so weird. I really do feel that, even though we were close when I was at home. But I do feel like our relationship did get stronger. I tell my mom everything. My mom has my whole location. Like, my mom knows if I'm going 90 miles down the freeway. Like, she is definitely a smother. You also have to understand that your mom has also been through a lot. When she had you, how she had you, if she's a single mother, like, you have to understand they are also human beings too. So what's crazy is that we expect them to forgive us for our mistakes. We don't forgive them for their mistakes towards us. And I don't feel like that's fair because they're also human beings. They've been living on this earth a lot longer than us, which means they've experienced a lot more trauma. She is taking on the position of providing for me, also raising me and putting people in my life to help her do that. Without my grandma, without my godmoms, the nannies that have been in my life, putting me in the right schools, putting me in the right programs. And that's all solely because my mom has chosen to put me in the forefront with these people. Her decisions have been so beneficial. Weight loss has been a real big subject in my social media presence because it is so weird how much I transformed. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I had a health scare, and that health scare made me be like, yo, I have to do something about this. I had help. I got really sick, and that's why I dropped so much weight so fast, is because I got extremely sick. Not something that I've really spoken about. I've said I had a lot of health things going on. I had sleep apnea, I was pre-diabetic, I had COVID. I had to have certain things done in order to take certain things out of my body. I could not physically eat anything. Like, everything made me vomit. I only ate popsicles for like 3 months straight. Even freaking chicken broth, even a soup, even anything would make me just regurgitate, make me have severe like hives. Like, I'm telling you, hives. Okay, I lost 80 pounds because of COVID, but once I can start eating again, I'm not eating bad. Yo, fish, fruit, and water, and it wasn't like a diet. This is what we're supposed to be eating. We are supposed to be eating vegetables. Our digestive system can't even take real steak. Like, really can't take chicken. I had to look this up and be like, you know, what can my body really take? What is gonna give me the energy for today? Not, can I lose 50 pounds in a month with this fast diet? It was, what is gonna fuel my body the way that it needs to be fueled for me to work out, for me to have energy, for me to wanna go out with my friends, for me to go to school that day. Back when I was, you know, almost 400 pounds, I had to tell myself, what the heck am I putting in my body that makes me feel this way? It's like a car. I was given a real nice car. Keep it clean, I keep it looking nice. Why can't I be healthy but also look nice? You know what I mean? I'm not putting crappy gas in my car. I'm not gonna put half the tank of crap gas and half the tank of good gas and pray and hope that the car is gonna run right. You know what I mean? I gotta put the right stuff in the car. If I'm taking care of myself physically, my hygiene is up, my makeup is done, I think I wear cute clothes, why can't I do that for my health? Don't think of it as a diet. That's the mentality I had to get out of. It's like, I'm on a diet. No, I'm fueling my body the right way right now, today. Now that I've lost a lot of my weight, That's what I'm struggling to get back on. Is like, I need to fuel my body with the right stuff, because now I'm eating pastas and burgers and all these things that I was not eating before. I want to have the energy to go to school. I want to have the energy to be there for my little sisters, for my brothers, for the people that care about me. I want to be there for them. I'm not going to be selfish and dig myself a hole and step my way into that hole and dig myself in a grave. I'm not going to be that person. I can't do that anymore. In the health that I was in, I was there. And mind you, you're gonna have days. I mean, I eat a cookie every night, honey. You're gonna have your days and you're gonna mess up, but you cannot doubt yourself and you can't be like, you know what, I cheated today. We live in America. Like, everything has something in it. Even the organic food has some type of something in it that makes your brain think, you know what, I want something sweet. I want something salty. Weight loss is just the beginning of it. My health skyrocketed. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's probably going to be stupid long. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for listening to what I have to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. You know, stay that girl. Please stay that girl. You are that girl. Give this video a thumbs up, because it really does help the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, push that bell notification so you guys get notified every time I post. When I post, at least you'll be notified, right? Comment down below anything that you want to comment. I love reading y'all's comments. It's like the best thing to read y'all's comment. It really does make my day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.